Bright blessings, all you magical people. My name is Ken. I'm a psychic medium and ascended master. I'm going to be doing tarot readings and chakra scans. So if you guys want to get a reading, just come by the channel, hop in the chat. If you guys have any questions about your path, just to drop them down there and I'll pull them up for you. I'm doing the tarot readings and chakra scans with open donations. So if you guys want to donate, I'm going to go deeper in the reading the more you donate, and then I'm also going to bump you up to next on the list as well. I'm going to get a list going as soon as we get some more people in here. Hope everybody's day is blessed, man. I know that the Mercury retrograde is kicking everyone's ass, man. It's definitely a time of the year that pushes us to become the highest version of ourselves, pushing us to become better in all areas of your life. But what you're going to see is the areas of your life that you're seeing disturbances in, those are the ones you're going to need to focus on that needs your immediate attention. Oh, let me turn my mic on. Here we go. Bam. All right, can you hear that on the mic? Can you hear that? Cool. If you guys will share this out, man, tap the like button. I really appreciate your time. If you guys want to get a reading, just hop in the chat. It's a magical time of the year. This is the time to get any type of projects that you've been trying to get off the ground to get them going. All right. So make sure you're focusing on the things that need to get you moving forward instead of things from the past or distractions. This time of the year, those things will simply not do. You're not going to have a good time doing those things. So this is going to give birth to the summertime when the energy is going to be flowing full throttle, and you're going to get lots of incoming messages, lots of incoming interactions with people. So this is almost preparing you energetically as well, as especially to set the pace for something that you're trying to achieve. I'm using several forms of divination. I'm using playing cards. I've got 7 different oracle decks and cards. So, and I'm also using crystals and dice as well. I also channel. I'm using the real world environment as well. So if I hear like sounds outside, or if I see birds, everything there are no accidents in this place. Everything is happening by design, right? So when we learn to read the code, when we learn to read the signs and symbols, that's when we really tap into this place, and you can get information in real time about your path, like what's coming up for you or which direction you should go next. Just gonna hang out, wait for a few people to get in here. If you guys want to follow me on Facebook, you guys can go to Kenneth Bartholomew. There's a lot of other cloned accounts out there, so make sure it's the account with it's 28,000 followers on Facebook, and then it's Manifesting Tarot on TikTok. I try to do as many free readings as I can for the zodiacs, and then I also do just random other different type of guidance videos, just how we can all master our reality, how we can all achieve a greater life than where we're at. We all want to go through some type of progress, right? That gets us going forward. Nobody wants to feel stagnant on their path, but sometimes things happen in our life that we don't understand why they're happening or how to get out of them. Sometimes our vision is blocked by deceit. Sometimes it's the lies that we tell ourselves. Sometimes it's us listening to people around you telling you things like you can't do it, or how's that going to work out, right? So this is the time when you guys want to get guidance, when you want to only trust yourself. So this is where, you can learn to connect. You learn to read the code, right? So this is why we should all know how to read tarot. Tarot is literally the blueprint to the human experience and the human psychology. So when you understand the tarot, you're able to understand yourself and master yourself in ways that you didn't previously even know could be mastered. What I need you to understand is that there's another way for you to live. There's a completely another way for you to be living your life. One of the things I teach in my private readings is how do you master your emotions, and also how to master the mental space as well. There's a way for you to live. When I walk through my day, there are no thoughts that go through my mind whatsoever. My mind is completely silent at all times. This is the next step in the evolution of human consciousness, is learning to control the mind. When you do this, you will become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. This is one of the steps that I teach in my personal readings. I also teach how to master the emotional space as well. Everyone is walking around with all their trauma stored right here in the body. They have it there. It's been there their whole life, and they don't know how to get rid of it. Most people don't even know that they need to get rid of it. They think they must carry it, right? So when we're going through this process, learning how to release our trauma, there needs to be a technique. There needs to be a process to it. And that's what I teach in all my readings. I teach you how to pull all the trauma out of the body, not just, put a Band-Aid on the wounds. We need to, when it comes to our trauma, we have to rip it up by the fucking roots, right? If not, it will come back to bite you, right? You can put a Band-Aid on some things, but it's just going to fall off and that wound's going to be exposed again. And this is what you see when you look out into the reality. You see a bunch of people walking around that are still hurt by their mother, hurt by their father, or hurt by somebody in life. And what that does is they project that outwards because they feel it inwards, right? And then this is where you get many, many different types of miscommunication when it comes to family members or friends or people you're just random strangers throughout your day, right? So when we master these areas of our life, we're able to live our life in a much more fluid manner, right? Things begin to make sense. I know that sometimes it's hard for us to look around at the world around us and think that there is any kind of sense going on in this place whatsoever. But there is, right? It's just a perspective shift that is needed, right? It's a way we look at the game, right? It's the way we view what we're experiencing compared to what you're being shown, whether that's on your TikTok feed, on your Facebook feed, on the news, information you learn from friends. I mean, it could be a wide range of things, but it's extremely important to be careful with the information that you intake, because all information affects you on an emotional and psychological level, right? So it's not just a TikTok video. It's not just a Facebook video. You upload the wrong content into your body, you will suffer physical consequences from that action, right? So make sure you're being mindful of the things that you're putting in your mind and things you're putting into your heart. This is only like the second time I've went live on YouTube. So I normally go live on Facebook. I just do the shit randomly, it's sporadic, so I don't plan anything. I'm going to start going live on TikTok once every other day. So I'll put a schedule out. You guys want to follow me on there also. Is there anybody in here? Okay, cool. If you guys want to get a reading, the chat's not popping up. Drop a message drop a comment. If you guys want to get a reading, man, just drop a comment down below and I'll pull you guys up. I'm doing chair readings and chakra scans. If you guys just want to get a reading, I'm doing the readings for free, but if you want to donate, there's a Cash App link and a PayPal link and a Venmo link in the description. And if you can't find the link, just drop a comment and I'll direct you to it. But this is you think about this way the sun and the moon work, right? So the sun speeds up the flow of consciousness, and which is electric energy, and then the moon slows down the flow of consciousness. So that's why things in the wintertime, everything in our life kind of slows down. Things aren't moving at a faster pace like they were in the summer. So going from the winter into the summer, it takes some adjustment because things are going to start speeding back up in your life, right? And if you're not prepared on an emotional, psychological level for things to change or for new beginnings to take place, it's going to fuck you up. You're going to get stuck in the past, stuck on lower timelines, and you're going to have to repeat another cycle, right? This place is all about decisions. The planetary alignments give birth to some of the decisions, some of the divine doorways, gateways you could call them, that open up and you get access to move through the timelines, right? So you want to be able to, when it's your time, when the gates open, you want to be able to move through. You don't want to get stuck. Could be another 2 months, 3 months. It's all different for everybody depending on what you're talking about and where where the zodiac is. Will you read that to me? Who's that down in the bottom? Phoenix. All right. Hey, Phoenix, hang out with me in the comments. I'm going to read for you real quick. All right. Phoenix, drop another comment. Let me know you're still here. I just want to make sure. And if you guys listen, as I'm reading for other people, if something resonates with you, that's because it's supposed to. All right. There's no accidents in this place whatsoever. So if you're listening to me read for someone else and what I'm saying resonates with you, it's because it was meant to. A fast motorcycle just raced by going from left to right. So that's going from the past to the future. So someone in here, you're going through some type of transitional phase. And this is shit that not everybody goes through. Some people are stuck in these cycles. Okay, cool. All right, Phoenix, we're going to read you first. If you guys want to get a reading, again, I'm putting a list together. So just drop a comment down below and I'm going to start getting them set up. All right, Phoenix, we're starting off with Gemini energy. I'm looking at the Temperance card into the Four of Pentacles. So I'm looking at you trying to balance out something with your financial space, right? So this is like things were all fucked up, and like I'm trying to figure out other ways of doing things to get myself to this. I'm looking at a partnership coming up for you in the near future. I'm looking at the 2 is coming up in the future for you. Are you in a romantic relationship right now? Do you have a partner that you're dating? Let me know if you have a partner. I'm gonna kind of pause there for a minute on the read. Yeah, okay, I got you. I'm looking at a partnership that needs to develop and diverge. So this is you, like going to work for somewhere, or working on a project with someone. But I'm looking at 2 separate energies, and it's almost like the 2 energies are what's needed to get you to a place of balance, right? Because I know balance is what we seek, right? So we want to get ourselves to the place where it's not about having 5 cars in the driveway and a bank account full of you're happily married. Okay, cool. It's not about like having a bank account full of money, right? It's how you feel about it. I've read energy for thousands of people all over the world, and homeless people can have a balanced root chakra because they feel safe and secure about it. All right. All right, I'm looking at the black ace is popping up for you. It's in the past. All right. I'm looking at the teacher energies coming up, right? So this is you like teaching yourself how to do something. So this is sometimes you have to become your own teacher, right? Or this is somebody else teaching you, but there's some type of information that you need to learn, something that's going to affect your financial area. Looking at the 2 again. All right, we're going to stay on the 2. All right. I'm looking at the black ball. My black crystal just rolled off the table going backwards. So you're definitely being guided to become to develop a spiritual practice, something that you're practicing every day. Or what if you are practicing something right now, it needs to increase, because it's almost like I can feel like a backwards motion. Yeah, I got you. Some things we make progress in, other times we go backwards in other areas, right? This place is a completely balancing act. The whole place is, the whole life is. I'm looking at some type of fears is holding you back from something you're trying to achieve, right? This is also remember all the negative thoughts, they all start from the mind and then they travel downward to the lower chakras, right? So this is like fearful thoughts begin to generate in your reality, right? When we're thinking fearful things like, what if this happens, or what if that happens? Make sure there's no fear inside the mind at all. Fear is the mind killer, because there's something you're wanting to do, but there's some type of limitation that you've been putting on it inside the mind. I can see it. I'm looking at a disagreement about a child. Is this taking place now? It's coming up for you in the near future. I'm looking, so this is like, you and your partner seeing eye to eye on something, right? I'm looking at this is coming in upside down, and I'm looking at the page, which represents like a child, a younger energy. How many kids do you guys have together? Is it just 1 or 2? Yeah. There needs to be some type of agreement that listen, you guys are like trying to work something out with the child. Will you read those to me? I can't keep up. 3. Okay, gotcha. 3. There's some type of agreement that you and your partner, yeah, I got you. You and your partner need to come to, right? So this is like you guys now. This is coming up in the near future, so we need you to flip that upside down, all right? So there's some type of like back and forth, but it's. I'm looking at the child, and it's like attached to this somehow, right? So this is coming in upside down. All right. I'm looking at some. Are you working right now? Do you have a job right now, or is it something you're trying to figure out that you're lacking? I'm feeling a lacking energy right now. Something like the way you feel about what you got financially. What is that? Are you working right now? Do you have a job? I'm looking at a death of somebody that's going to be coming up for you. All right, and it's going to feel like a relief. All right, this is almost like some type of physical death. It feels like somebody in your life's gonna die. When you have trauma with someone, a negative trauma that you've been carrying that you haven't purged, right? So whenever they die, they cross over. There's some amount of relief that takes place. So there's some type of trauma that you're still holding on. I got you. Parent.
She's a writer trying to publish work.
Boom, gotcha. That's what you're working on. I got you. I got you. Good job. Congratulations on your hard work. You're going in the wrong way. I got you. All right. It's not going to get published. No. Okay. You wanted to turn. We want you to turn and pivot and go a different direction. There's something else you need to work on. I got you. I got you. I'm scratching my third eye. I was seeing you work on a different project. There's some other project. What's that? Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. There's some type of gift that you have, some type of like spiritual gift that you have that has to do with healing. All right. So there's something that you can do that the other people here cannot do. You have like a stronger, a past life, something you learned in a past life, some type of healing modality. You've brought it into this reality. You're meant to fine tune it, and then you're meant to teach other people. Is she even aware of that right now? You're not even aware of this right now. It's going to come later on. Just listen, you need to understand that you hold some valuable information inside your DNA. And this is going to come forth in the way like you learn some type of healing technique or you're teaching a healing technique. You're definitely going to be shifting, timelines. You're not going to be doing what it is you think you're going to be doing. I'm looking at, there's something that's going to be taking place. There's some type of objects that you have at your house that you're being guided to clear away. All right. So if you have objects from someone that you have trauma with, let's say your mother hurt you when you were younger, right? And she gave you a clock, right? And there's a clock on the wall from your mother that you have trauma with. You need to throw that shit in the trash, right? Let's say you're holding on to old pictures, old scrapbook pictures from previous lives. Throw that shit in the trash, all right? There's something at your house that's holding you back on an energetic level from making progress. Everything around you, even like physical knickknacks, right? They hold a certain energy, and be careful because some things can be programmed with a negative energy. So let's say you walk in that house every day and you look at that clock. Every time you see that fucking object inside of you, there's an emotional trigger that's taking place, causes your vibration to lower, and then causes negative things to happen around you. You got some type of object you need to fucking get rid of. I can feel it. Yeah. You got something sorry, my camera thing won't stay still. You got some type of magic that's coming to you, something that's going to blow your mind. All right. Listen, I know sometimes when we pivot on this path, you've set your goals and intentions on going one direction, but then something completely different pops up. This is exactly what's about to happen to you. You're going to like it. You're going to like the new direction. It might be hard at first, but you're going to adjust. Your guides are going to show you how there's some things you're going to be able to do. I'm looking at the 5 which speaks on loss and conflict. I'm looking at a father figure. Is your father still alive? Because I'm looking at this is coming in like this. I'm looking at the 5 which speaks on like loss and conflict. What's going on with your father? Is he still here with us? This is coming up because there's some type of trauma that's attached to it. Can you read that to me? I'm gonna wait for you to respond real quick. Hey guys, listen, I'm doing tarot readings and chakra scans. So if you guys want to get a reading, just drop a comment down below. I've got a list going, but if you guys want to donate, there's a Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal up in the description. The more you donate, I'll go deeper in the reading, and then I'll also bump you up to next on the list as well. That's like okay. All right, so there's some type of trauma that you have attached to something that happened with your father. He wasn't there for you when you were younger on an emotional or psychological level. There's something that needs to be healed there. It's causing ripples in your everyday life. Yeah, you're being guided. I got you. You're being guided to start working with candle magic. Right? Listen, candle magic is one of the most powerful magics I've ever worked with because it's simple magic. You're setting your intention of something you want to happen in your life. You're putting it into that candle. So if you don't know how to do that, get on YouTube, TikTok. There's many different ways you can do it, but you need to sit down and start working with this. It's gonna blow your mind how yeah, I know she's all right. It's gonna blow your mind. There's some type of healing that needs to take place. Right? The self-embrace that needs to take place is the forgiveness of the family. There's the family wound that you have that you still haven't healed from. And something about that wound is like affecting your current relationship, current family role.
She said she has a weird childhood memory, and she said it might have been a dream.
Yeah. She said it might have been a dream. Wait. No. We want to confirm that is definitely not a dream. Whatever that was. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, we need you to get that shit out of your field. You need to heal that, whatever that is. Let's come upside down. So this is where you want to be. So I'm looking at the Empress is popping out, right? So this is Venus. This is the love aspect. This is coming in upside down. So this is you being able to listen. Our job is to become a transducer, right? We take energy from one place, we change it, and we put it back out in the form of a higher vibration, like light and love, right? So you're meant to be a transducer for your children, all right? So make sure that you're learning how to I got you. There's tanglements with your father because he hurt you when you were younger. When you heal that, it's going to allow you to experience love, compassion, and empathy on a completely new level. You haven't been able to achieve that yet because of the trauma that's stuck in your body. This is one of the things that I teach in my personal readings. I teach you how to remove the trauma from the body. Yeah, and I'm looking what's holding you back, and the Empress is experiencing. Listen, I know when I say the word love, man, listen, I need you to understand that we've got about this much understanding of it. We are in a constant state of evolution when it comes to understanding what love is. So we need to be completely open to learning new things, right? Especially learning from your children. Your children, one of them is a start, at least one of them. They're on a higher vibration than other children. They're going to need more care. I got you. One of the children's going to need more care than the other ones. But what's holding back is the bones. I'm looking at old bones from the past. Listen, when you sever the connection to the past completely, it will fucking change your life. It will physically change your reality. Listen, viewing the past is meant to be a tool. Everyone you know walks around viewing the past all day, every day, right? And this uses up all your energy in your avatar. You've only got so much energy to work with. So when you stop wasting time viewing the past in your mind, you have more energy to work with things in your life. You have more energy to make it through your day. You're running on low energy. I can feel it. So it's like you're tired by like 4 or 5 o'clock. Yeah. We need you to get more tough. All right. Cut the nice shit. All right. Start putting your foot down with people and start developing and embodying that divine goddess energy. All right. We're not telling you to go out and be mean to people, but listen, you need to be stern. You need to put your foot down with people, especially when you're making decisions, setting boundaries with people. There's somebody in your life that's overstepping your fucking boundaries, and you need to put your foot down with it and stop it. It's the mother. I'm hearing that's the mother. you have a sister or brother? Yeah, no, my pleasure. The low energy. Yeah, listen, it's the mind. It drains us of our energy. Also, it's eating the right food as well. Um, you need to get on Irish sea moss and start taking Irish sea moss every single day. Your body's mineral deficient, nutrient deficient, so you just need to supplement. You can't get that shit in food, not the way our food is designed. So you have to supplement. So you're going to get Irish sea moss and you're going to start taking it every day. Your cousin, that's it right there. I got you. She needs to go. I got you. The cousin needs to go. She has negative intentions towards you. She like looks at you one way and tells you things to your face, but she feels a completely another way about things sometimes. You don't know she's lying to you. You believe her. And she's been doing this for a while. It's also her negative energy, like the way, like you might say you're gonna do something and she goes, oh, how's that gonna work out? Or that's not gonna work out, or yeah, you're getting a warning with it. All right. She's going to lead you astray in some way, whether she's thinking negative. Listen, black magic, most people don't realize what black magic is. Black magic is someone around you thinking negative thoughts, and those thoughts, you have a cord attached to everyone. Those thoughts are traveling to that person, to you, hitting your vibrational field and instantly lowering your vibration, and it causes negative things to happen in your world. You lose your car keys, you kick the steps and hurt your foot, you have an argument with your partner, shit like that. If you notice that things start going really fucking weird out of the blue random, this is why. Somebody's sending you negative energy. You need to stop what you're doing. You need to put up protection, psychic protection. This is also something that I teach in my personal readings as well. All right, we're going to read your chakras real quick. All right, hang out with me. I'm going to read your chakras real quick. Guys, if you guys want to get a reading, man, just drop a comment down below. I'm doing chakra readings and tarot readings as well. I'm also doing mediumships if they come through. You have a list going? All right. So this is what a balanced chakra looks like when the pendulum moves like this. All right. This is what an imbalanced chakra looks like when it moves like this. And then this is what a blocked chakra looks like when it moves like this. All right. All right. So this is your root chakra. All right. So you might want to write this down. There's a block in the root chakra. So the root chakra is the home life and the financial area, and those are governed by fear. Did she say she was working? Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. All right, because I know that's connected to the finances, is the whole like trying to publish the book. It's almost like it's on stall, and that's what's making it imbalanced. There's also something at the home as well. All right, so this is the sacral chakra. There's a block in the sacral chakra. This is the sexual energy and the creative energy in the body. I'll break this entire place down to two things. You came here to love and you came here to create. Every day we must be doing those things in one way, shape, or form. So there needs to be, I know you're writing a book. Keep writing. That's your creative. I know that's your creative outlet. And it's not that. It has to do with the sexual energy in the body. Yeah. Yeah, your partner wants more sex, and it's like something's leading to an imbalance there. This is the solar plexus. Nice, dude. Congratulations. Their solar plexus is wide open. Beautiful work. So this is the willpower. This is the boundaries you set with yourself and the boundaries you set with other people. Good job. Keep going that way and keep that open. Your number one goal is to open and bring all of your chakras online and balanced at one time. When you do this, your auric field will light up. Most everybody's aura is just around the body. When you activate the chakras, your aura goes to a 6 foot by 6 foot golden shield. Your psychic gifts will come online. You will get more connected to this life, to this place than you have ever been in your entire life. It's a completely magical process. So this is the heart chakra. Okay, so the heart chakra is blocked. And this is the trauma that we were talking about earlier with the father. But it's not just the father. It's all the trauma you've been through in life. So all that needs to go. That the heart chakra will not open if you've got any type of trauma left in the body. This is the throat. The throat chakra is blocked. So this is the communication, the sound chakra. So maybe sometimes it feels like, oh, give me just a second. So sometimes it's hard for you to say things. Sometimes you go to speak and you get like the words jumbled up, or you can't talk. This is blocked by lies. This is the lies that we tell ourselves, and then the lies that we tell other people in the form of people pleasing. All right. So the way you'll bring this online and active is to become the most honest you have ever been in your entire life. And when you do this, your entire reality will change. All right. You'll notice that you'll start having positive, loving people coming towards you, because that's what you're attracting through the law of attraction, because now you are on that vibration of truth. And listen, everybody fucking lies to themselves. That's what, that's the way this place goes when we get here. Everybody wakes up, you wake up in the ego and in the shadow. So then we have to start teaching ourselves. Am I lying to myself or not? Get a pendulum and start asking your higher self. It'll be the best way to cut that shit. All right, this is the third eye. Fuck yeah, congratulations. Your third eye is wide open. Hell yeah. So this is normally blocked by illusions. So there's some type of illusions that you have cut. Good job. Congratulations. And then this is the crown chakra. Nice, man. Congratulations. Your crown chakra is wide open also. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. You've only got a few chakras to go. The more time and effort you put, listen, I would divert all of your time and energy on opening those other 3 chakras. Your life will begin to change in ways that I cannot even quantify into words. All right. That's the secret of this place, is mastering yourself. It's the key to controlling your entire reality. All right. Anything else? All right. You've got a question for me. There's something you want to ask me. What is that? There's something you want to know. What kind of questions do you have? Thank you for hanging out and being patient, man. Oh, dude, it's my pleasure, man. Holy shit. I appreciate you sitting down and hanging out with me. All right. Let me know if you have any other questions. I'll be happy to answer it. Huh? There we go. Let's talk about it. Yeah, dude. All right. You're not going to want to hear this. I know that. But you're being guided to for now to go in a different direction. Okay. You can come back to it later, but right now there's a different direction. Your attention is needed somewhere else. Dude, listen, you're being guided to dump all your time and energy into spirituality. So you need to buy a deck of the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Write that down. You need to buy a deck of the Rider. Oh. Now what you can't see coming is the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. All right. This is what you're about to run into here a little bit down the road. All right. Listen, there is a flow of information that you will get access to once you teach yourself how. I highly suggest that you drop everything else that you're doing right now and you start chasing this, how to become the most psychic you've ever been in your entire life. And you're going to do that with tarot. You're going to buy a pendulum. All right. And you're going to start teaching yourself your psychic gifts and abilities. All right. It's not just that. You can heal people with your hands as well. There's a whole, listen, you will become a walking ATM once you learn this. All right. Once you just teach yourself to master yourself, the whole world will pop right open to you. All right. But there's a block. The book thing is not going to go that, it's not working out that way. They're pushing you a different direction right now. Yeah. I'm hearing you're going to be pissed about it. And that's okay, man. It's okay. I know you've put a lot of time and energy into this. I'm looking at the 5 on the gold card, which speaks on loss and conflict, right? So you're going to feel some loss over this. This is going to fucking sting. I can feel it right here. Yeah. We're not telling you to shelve the project completely. We're just telling you to put it on hold and take your focus away from it. And the reason why is because you're putting all your time, hope, and energy into this happening, and it's not going to happen right now. But from the dark situation, there's going to be a lucky situation that springs up. Okay. Sometimes we get redirected in life, man, and it's cool. It's the exact reason why you found this reading today, right? There are no accidents in this place. Your guides, someone from the other side guided you to me in this conversation, man. So, dude, it sucks, dude. I know, man. Trust me, but you're gonna find something that you're really gonna like. It's gonna, yeah. It's the second time I've split the deck and seen this, right? So think about this as like your guides, your higher self is trying to throw you a different direction, right? When you take the rope and you go down the path of a spiritual path as a spiritual teacher, dude, I don't even know how to tell you that. You would be quantum jumping. You would be jumping from one life into the highest timeline. Think of it like that. All right. She didn't read. You don't even read tarot right now. It's just fucking hilarious, man. So, dude, listen, I'm telling you, just pick up this deck, and this deck will forever change your life. All right. Every day you're going to start reading this. You're going to pull 5 cards for the past, 5 cards for the present, and 5 cards for the future every single morning. All right. The more you learn them, you're going to start doing readings for other people. This is when you're going to get access to Akasha, and then you just download information, anything you want to know. All right, anything else? All right, sister, I'm going to end the reading there. Listen, if you want to book a personal session, I'm just barely scratching the surface. I would cover every aspect of your life. I would also give you the divine blueprint on how to open the heart chakra and get the trauma out of the body, and also how to control and silence the mind as well. All right, I do holographic healing, and then I also teach telekinesis. So if you're interested in any of those, just shoot me a message. Oh, you can't message me on here. This will post. So just 512-760-5187. All right. You can also check me out on Facebook. It's under Kenneth Bartholomew. Yeah, Phoenix, thank you very much. It was a pleasure. I really appreciate your time and energy. You got somebody next? Okay. How many people's in there? I can't see it. Okay, cool. All right. I think we're gonna hang out for a little bit more. All right. I was just, before you jumped on, I was just saying that this is only the second time that I went live on YouTube. So it's interesting that you caught me here. This is I just came out of the blue. So like I said, there's no accidents, no coincidences. All right. Listen, if you're still here, you need to buy a Phoenix crystal. All right. These things are extremely powerful. It's just for the third eye. All right. You can get them cheap. They're from China. You can get them from China for like $15, but extremely powerful crystal to work with. This will increase the amount of energy that the third eye chakra can hold. Right. And also it also does many other things. It's a whole list. All right. And speaking of doing magic, man, listen, sit down, grab a candle, right? And everybody's out there. Deborah's here. All right. Is that somebody else or is that the same one? Okay, cool. What's the name? Raina. All right. All right, Raina, I'm going to pull you up next. Right, drop another comment. Let me know you're still here. All right. Huh? All right. I think we're pronouncing it Raina. Yeah, cool. She's here. All right, cool. All right, let's see what you got going on. All right. I'm looking at you dreaming about something. I don't know if there's something that you want or something. Yeah. I'm like looking at you with like your head in the clouds, like trying to think about like all these different things that you want in life. This is like, I want this, and I want this. I want to get through this portal, but the portal's kicked back to the past, right? It's like a portal and it's sitting here like this, right? So it's like, oh, let me turn it back that way. There we go. Like you're manifesting this to get to here. This is what you want. You want to be going from one life into another, all right? Listen, we live many lives in this one life. Okay. All right. I'm going to go forward. Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm looking at coming up for you. This looks like it's going to be in the future a little bit. I'm looking at you hitting a dead end with something, right? So I'm looking at the Hangman is coming out. So this is getting to a point in life with something you want to do or someplace you want to go, and then it not working out. You have to go a different direction. All right. She's not going to want to do that. All right. Oh, that's interesting. Do you have kids right now? Because I'm looking at a child popping up. Do you have kids right now? All the cards are making a stair stepper energy, like going up. It's like an elevated rise in the reading. So this is like things gradually getting better and better for you. It's in like you till you hit that peak of when like the sun comes out. What do you got going on right now? Do you have kids? You don't have any kids? How old are you? If you don't mind if I ask, I'm just curious. It's a physical child, right? Yeah. She know about that. Okay. Are you with a partner right now? Let me know if you're with a partner, because I'm looking at like this is like you in a partnership. It's coming in upside down. So are you with a partner right now, or is it because you don't have a partner right now? 20. Okay, gotcha. All right, listen, we just want to give you a heads up. You're gonna have a baby not too far away, okay? It's gonna be unexpected, something that just happens, and you're gonna be like, whoa, what the fuck? All right, listen. You meant to tell her that? All right. So when this happens, all right, whenever you get pregnant, you're being guided to terminate the pregnancy. All right. It's going to be too early for you. All right. So whenever this takes place, you're being guided not to have the child. There needs to be a termination that takes place, and the portal will open back up for you down the road. It's always a choice. You can choose to have the child, but it's gonna be hard for you. We want you to get to a more elevated position in life before you revisit this. Again, it's a choice. You'll be a great mother. We just don't want you to get started on the path too early. And it's like there's like a situation where like you have sex with somebody and it just happens. You weren't prepared for it. Did she say she's dating somebody right now? Up and down. Okay, cool. All right. So listen, we need you to walk away from this person. Okay, walk completely away. All right. We need this to be over so that you can find somebody else. There's somebody else that's going to be better for you. Right? But it can't happen until you stop hanging on to this energy, the person that you're with. Oh, I'm sorry, let me just rephrase that. So it can, right? But you don't want it to. I gotcha. Yeah, and look, I'm looking at you lonely. You feel lonely sometimes? This is like that isolation feeling, or you're like boredom, right? I'm also looking at some type of fear that's being generated inside the mind. Okay? Stop that shit. All right? No negative thoughts inside your mind at all, period, for the rest of your life. Okay? Don't view negative images inside the mind, and don't tolerate negative thoughts inside the mind. When those start to begin to take place, you're going to completely stop what you're doing, and you're going to start thinking about an image of the mountains or the ocean, something that makes you happy, right? The more you do that, the more you start practicing this, the less and less that those negative thoughts will come up, until they don't come up at all. All right, let me throw some crystals. Yeah. Because I'm seeing like a part of your inner child is going to want to have the child, right? Because what's going to happen is, because you haven't healed your mother wound and your father wound, the same thing that happened to you will happen in this child's life. So like the same trauma, this is the generational curse that people speak on. We don't want to see that happen, right? So you want to get yourself to a position of where we're like, you've healed through that, you've worked through that. It's the mother. It's your mother that you hold a lot of trauma with. Are you still living with your mom? Your mom does not need to be in your life whatsoever. Yeah, definitely don't listen to the shit she says to you. All right? She tries to give her advice. Your mom tries to give you advice or some type of interaction. It's, yeah, unlucky. Oh, he's lying to her. Hey, listen, your partner is lying to you about something. That person, right? He's being cunning. The fox is very sly, cunning, sneaky, right? So like they hide things from you, or there's things like they've done that they've lied to you about another person. Oh shit. All right. Yeah, I gotcha. So this is like, let's see if I can turn it through. This is like him like eyeballing somebody else. See how he's like eyeballing this, right? The predator and the prey, right? It's also like how he sees you as well. That's interesting. He's just a narcissist, man. So yeah, we just want to drive that home. What'd she say?
Yeah, she figured that.
Okay. Okay, cool.
And she doesn't live
Okay, cool. Good job. Good job on cutting the mom out. All right, good job. We're going the right direction with that shit. All right, don't let her let back in your life. If she calls, hit the fucking mute button. Send her ass to voicemail. You don't need to be taking her calls right now. All right, listen, we're in Mercury retrograde, dude. I'm looking at the black 7 popping up. So this is like an ex from the past is going to be contacting you, or somebody that you've like dated or were friends with, or could be like an old family member. Don't talk to them. And when this happens, tell them to fuck off. Because when this happens, this is a test from the universe to see if you're going to talk to these people and you're going to get the same shit from that situation that you didn't, whether they weren't there for you or whatever that was. All right. All right. All right. We want to prep you for what's coming. You got stormy waters that are getting ready to come up. Okay. Things might get a little rocky. It's like things not working out, or like an unexpected thing might be popping up. I'm hearing an owl hoot outside. The owl speaks on, oh, she's just got to learn. All right, you've got a lesson coming up. It's meant to teach you something. So when this happens, when something goes wrong in your life, you need to ask yourself, why is this happening? All right, what am I trying to learn from this? What am I teaching myself? Listen, through everything what we call perceive as negative that happens in our life, it's really a positive, man. It's just the way we're viewing it at the time, because it's hard to see outside of our own perception. All right. So listen, I'm going to show you. So whenever this stormy, whatever situation this is that's getting ready to pop up for you happens, there needs to be some reflection that's takes place. Okay. Everything that happens around in your outer world is all a reflection of the inner world. Okay. You're going to learn that. The faster you learn that and start learning to see that, the faster you'll start leveling up. All right. Listen, these people that walk around that are stuck in their delusion and they don't want to see their faults or don't want to see their shortcomings, they are the ones that are stuck in the perpetual cycle of ignorance. And they keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. You are not going to be like that. All right. Something you need to say to somebody, something you need to get off your chest, or something you're holding inside of you. All right. Again, it's coming up. There's something unexpected again that's going to happen. This is the spinner card. It represents chaos, something happening that you can't really perceive right now. And it's going to be happening because there's something inside of you that you haven't healed. All right. So let me just put it to you like this. Okay. So let's say your father was abandoned you when you were younger. Okay. Your father was not there for you, first of all. All right. So until you forgive him and heal that, the next partner that you get will embody that quality. They won't be there for you, or they'll lie to you, cheat on you, or they just won't be there for you emotionally. Same thing, same way your father wasn't. Okay. When you heal that father wound, a different relationship is sent to you, something on a higher vibration, something that's meant to take you to the next level. All right. My camera was just glitching in and out of focus. Yeah. So it's hard for you to focus sometimes, like keep your focus on something. Kind of feels like you're like all over the place, like squirrel. It's okay, man. You're trying to figure out which direction you want to go. I understand that. That's the way you should be. You should be checking out everything. Don't put any type of fucking limitations on yourself. God, again. Show me that. I'm looking at the black 5 coming out. Do you have a friend, someone that's close to you? Very true. All over the place. I got you. It's cool, girl. That's just the way, man. It's easy to get like that sometimes, but I need you to understand that there's another way for you to live. All right. You can silence your mind, and again, you conquer that shit. All right. This is coming up again. We're going to reiterate this. I'm looking at the black 5 coming. This is the 5 speaks on loss and conflict. And the Spags is definitely a negative card. And I'm looking at some type of emotional situation going on with you right now. All right. Oh, I got you. I got you with partner. Yeah, because listen, it hurts. It hurts. You're going to be feeling upset because this is like the Queen of Cups, somebody that's in control of their emotions. It's coming in upside down. Oof. He's going to hurt you again. Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah, you're giving a heads up. He's going to cheat on you again or whatever he did before, he's going to do it again. I got you. All right, let's go. We're going to go a different direction now. Oh, all right. I'm looking at some type of abuse that took place when you were younger. All right. Whether that was emotional, psychological, or sexual, it needs to be healed. All right. There's some trauma stored in the body from it, whatever took place and whatever happened. This is also going to hold you back romantically as well. It's going to be harder for you to express yourself sexually and emotionally in relationships because of what happened to you. Is she aware of it? It might be something that you've repressed. You might not even remember what happened to you, but something. Yeah. But it's like you get a gift from when you heal this, when you turn and face this, and you get this trauma out of your body. I'm looking at the phoenix rising from the ashes. This is where you get an expansion in consciousness. All right. Think about it like this. Everybody you see in the world is walking around set on, let's say, level 2. All right. We want you to get to level 10. There are things, there's an entire world out there waiting on you that you cannot perceive with your physical eyes. The entire society tells you that this world does not exist. I'm telling you, this place is more magical than you can possibly imagine. All right. The way they've designed this is they've sucked the fucking magic out of this place. So what we need you to do is understand that your life's going to get real magical real fast when you start making these decisions, because it's love you seek. I can feel it. I know you want to be loved because you never had love as a child. I'm looking at the number 77. I'm also looking at TT, looking at 2 T's. I don't know if that's significant to you. I want you to think about it. I'm looking at, there needs to be some reflection on that. I'm looking at 2 T's on my it's like religion. Oh, the religion. Oh, yeah. Did you grow up religious? Did your parents brainwash you with religion when you were younger? Because I was looking at the cross like on my bones that we're making. Let me know what that is. I'm going to go forward from there. Hell yeah. Cut his ass off. Yeah, some rough years. No, I got you. Are you were you brought up in Christianity? Yeah. Okay, cool. Listen, because yeah. So there's some views that you have picked up about the world from that religion. We need you to throw all that fucking garbage in the trash. Okay? They completely lied to you and brainwashed you on every aspect of the spiritual level. Okay? We need you to throw it all out, and then we're going to relearn completely from your firsthand experience only. All right? There is nothing to fear from the spiritual world. All right? We need you to get an expansion in consciousness from digging around on that level and coming to terms with what that is, what this is. Oh, yeah. Write down, who am I? My dog just whistled right then. Listen, you need to start asking yourself over and over again, who am I? Who am I? every fucking day until you come to the realization of this. Don't stop until you get it. All right, you're gonna be the only one that can answer that for you. Great things will happen in your life when you come to this realization. It's done through programming. You have to ask yourself constantly over and over again, who am I? And think about it. When you do this, something's going to spark inside of you. I don't even know how to put it into words, but it's going to open up the floodgates for the remembrance to take place. And then you start to realize where the fuck you're at, why you came here, and what you're going to do while you're here. Oh, yeah. We want you to turn and focus on like your path, the money aspect. Because listen, we want you to live a comfortable financial life, but in order for you to do that, you have to branch out, do something different than the others are doing. If you try to do anything that other people are doing, like let's say go to college or fucking whatever that is, you're going to fail. Right? So in your life, you need to try, the way you're going to succeed is by doing something that nobody else is doing, or do something that not many people are doing and that you're better at. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. You're being guided to have more sex. All right. So I'm looking at the sensuality. This is coming in upside down. All right. So listen, and you need to embrace your sexuality in all levels. All right. Be experimental, try different things out. This is what's going to lead you to that place of finding yourself, knowing what it is. And there's some things you want to experience that you haven't experienced yet. So make sure you're allowing that to take place, and you're going to throw out all those societal shit we were brainwashed with. Yeah, it might just be just more sex in general. That's funny. Listen, because sex recharges you, right? It sparks, it completely regenerates your energy. It raises your vibration, makes you feel good, it releases dopamine in the brain so that your mood is altered. It has a huge effect on us, and most people don't realize when you go when you don't get enough sex, it causes physical fucking reactions in your world. All right, girl. What we need is a complete death of the old life and a rebirth of the new. All right? Everything about yourself right now, we need you to throw in the trash. You don't need that shit anymore. All right? I'm talking, we need you to change the way you talk, the way you think, the way you dress, the way you walk, the way you eat. Everything needs to go. And what you're going to find is who you are. When you remove all those layers of bullshit out, when you stop and change, let's say like you drink the same coffee every day. We'll start drinking something else. Let's say you go to the same coffee place. We'll go somewhere else, right? Let's say you wear one type of dressing. Let's try something different. Try new styles. Because what you're doing is you're resetting ego. Ego's stuck on one level of programming. Hey, this is who I am. So in order to break that shit, you have to change your behavior. Little things. I'm talking about the way you tie your shoes, whatever it is. All right, just try something different. Yeah. It's going to have a huge effect on you in the next 6 months. Start now. Yeah, they're wanting you to start a spiritual path. All right. Let me read that real quick. Thank you for being receptive, man. I really appreciate that. You're being guided to start on a spiritual journey. All right. Yeah, you're being guided to work with like your ancestors first. So if you have an uncle that crossed over, oh, that's who guided you to me today. It's your uncle. You have an uncle that died recently, or maybe it was just like one you were connected with or something. Do you know who I'm talking about? You got an uncle that's here. Listen, when you manifest me in front of you, there are no accidents. Someone from the other side has guided you to me. I don't even do readings on YouTube, and let alone I normally don't do readings for free either. So for me to be sitting here with you, man, that's fucking a lot of gears had to turn for that to happen. Yeah. All right. They want you to get a new phone. Yeah. When you get the money or get the chance, get a new phone. Oh, yeah. What you got coming up? All right. Listen, when this shit starts to take place in your life, we need this. Fuck everybody else, and this is you hugging yourself. Listen, girl, what you were trying to accomplish is you were going to learn to love yourself on a level that You don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks about you. You will love yourself so much that you do not need anybody else. This is when the magic happens. When you reach that level of love for yourself, you will get access to higher timelines and higher relationships. Let's say a soulmate or a twin flame will pop into your life. Everybody out there's walking around hurt, desperate, seeking attention, lonely, because they're trying to fill a void that it's inside of them. It's nothing that anybody else can fill. Once you fill that yourself, that's when the magic starts. That's when your whole new life will begin. And I'm talking a completely new magical place, man. You're going to start getting messages in real time. That's cool. Yeah. I'm looking at a major transformation taking place. All right. That's cool. You're getting access to this at a younger age. I normally don't see, I read energy for thousands of people, man. So I normally don't see this at such a young age. It's almost like it's being escalated. It is being escalated. Yeah, you went through a lot of pain when you were younger. Some of the greatest healers have to go through very painful lives, right? And that's what causes the transformation. The heartbreak, the sorrow, the loneliness. We get to a point where we just can't deal with it anymore. And that's when the magic happens. Chakras. Is there a list going? You got somebody next? Okay. All right. All right, listen, love, I'm going to end the reading there. And listen, if you want me to do a full reading for you, I'm just barely scratching the surface on this, all right? I would cover every aspect of your life and what's coming up for you, as well as what you can do to heal yourself emotionally and psychologically as well. All right, so listen, if you guys want to follow me, man, I'm on Facebook. It's Kenneth Bartholomew, and it's the account with 28K followers. There's many clones out there of my account, so just look for the followers. And then I'm on TikTok also under Manifesting Tarot, all right? You guys have a beautiful day and enjoy your immortality. Thank you for being here with me. Now, where's the end button? There we go.